Last year, I talked about a theory that the live-action Attack on Titan movies are connected with Frankenstein Conquers the World and War of the Gargantuas, and I didn't really go into too much depth. Again, this topic was brought up at a convention I went to last year, and had some really good thought about it. Now, a year later, I'm fully convinced that Attack on Titan could possibly be a sequel to War of the Gargantuas. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the theory that I like to call How Frankenstein Conquered the World. In 1945, Nazis break into the lab of Dr. Riesendorf and take the heart of Frankenstein away from him. The heart is then sent to a research facility in Hiroshima, Japan. However, Hiroshima would be bombed on that very day. 15 years later, there had been incidents where a young boy in Hiroshima is eating small animals such as dogs and rabbits. A year later, it is discovered that the radiation of the bomb that struck Hiroshima caused the heart to mutate, evolving into a young boy. Frankenstein is then found and is then studied and taken care of by Dr. James Bowen, Sueko Tagami, and Kenichiro Kawaji. One interesting thing that they discover is that he is resistant to radiation, he is growing, and is able to regenerate, thus becoming virtually immortal according to Dr. Riesendorf. Eventually, a giant subterranean creature by the name Baragon is ravaging villages, threatening the lives of many. Frankenstein goes out to battle the monster and wins victoriously, but an earthquake appears and the monsters are then swallowed into the earth. However, in the alternate ending, after winning the battle, a giant octopus appears and drags a helpless Frankenstein into the ocean to his death. Then the cells of Frankenstein had spawned into two new creatures, Gyra and Sanda. Gyra expresses a very savage behavior towards mankind, devouring every human he sees, while Sanda acts as a protector, but has a fondness of his brother. That is, until he discovers that Gyra poses as a threat to mankind after seeing that he had eaten a group of hikers. The two then engage in a ferocious battle in Tokyo, which is then taken to Tokyo Bay. Suddenly, their fight triggers an undersea volcano to go off, pulling them into their deaths. Then, sometime in the modern age, it is very likely that one day, mankind chose to exceed the limits of their humanity. After Frankenstein and the Gargantuas have been studied, mankind may have managed to utilize the properties of their cells into their own. This led to the creation of Titans, who do bear a striking similarity to Frankenstein. After a very abrupt wave of loss, destruction, and mistrust, mankind inevitably became their own end, and the last of the humans now live within 3 gigantic walls 100 years later. After that 100 years, a colossal titan standing at 120 meters tall appears at the outer wall and destroys it, letting titans loose within what was once a safe haven for the remnants of humanity. And that is where the connections end. As far as similarities go, the battles between Eren and Shikishima in their human and titan forms are very reminiscent of War of the Gargantuas, solely on the basis that these are two brothers with opposing ideologies who are fighting for the fate of mankind. The characteristics of Sanda are present within Eren, while characteristics of Gyra are present within Shikishima and pretty much every other titan, considering that they devour humans. Although it seems that the builds of the characters are a little reversed. The heroic Eren has the build of the evil Gyra, while the menacing Shikishima has the build of the good-hearted Sanda. Perhaps this plays into Eren's potential of turning against humanity and Shikishima's change of heart at the end of the second film. Also, does this look a little familiar? Not to mention, it was confirmed by Attack on Titan director Shinji Higuchi that these two are in fact based on Gyra and Sanda. Eren wants to destroy the Titans once and for all so that humanity can strive once again, while Shikishima wants to destroy the authority that is responsible for the creation of the Titans in the first place. No matter how many lives are lost, Shikishima will fulfill his goal. And during a Q&A panel at Famous Monsters Convention 2017 in Dallas, when Higuchi was asked if there was a connection between Attack on Titan and War of the Gargantuas, he simply stated, "Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to say," and laughed a little. Even if they don't have a specific connection, he simply would have said no, But a response like that definitely means something, or perhaps Higuchi wanted to spark some discussion. Now, what about Hajime Isayama's input? In the Attack on Titan guidebook, Isayama says that part of his inspiration for Attack on Titan were films like Mothra, Gamera, Godzilla vs. Biollante, and of course, War of the Gargantuas. This is pretty evident when viewing the climax of Season 1 of the anime and the Clash of the Titans arc of Season 2, as well as pretty much every Titan battle in the manga. While making the film version of Attack on Titan, Shinji Higuchi was reading the manga and thought, this is War of the Gargantuas, taking note of Hajime Isayama's influence from Tokusatsu. And just for the sake of noting, remember when I mentioned that there were Nazis in Frankenstein Conquers the World? Well, there are Nazis in the manga, so perhaps Isayama had some influence from Frankenstein Conquers the World as well? Also, there is this video on Dailymotion by Kaijusaurus that consists of the White Room scene from Attack on Titan Part 2, and replaces the footage seen with Frankenstein Conquers the World and War of the Gargantuas. And that wraps up the theory of Attack on Titan taking place after the events of Frankenstein Conquers the World and War of the Gargantuas, known as How Frankenstein Conquered the World, to me at least. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments, and of course, share this video. I mean, I'm pretty sure you gotta. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to see more content from me, and I'll see you next time.
Towards the end of the war, we discovered that if the protein supply is sufficient, the body is quickly restored by the active work of the cells.